Reapers Red and FFK Team 2. And I'm going to talk about these guys a little bit before we do that and get the countdown going, Crunchy. But Liberty Reapers Red, you have Haiba Bogdoggle. Haiba is, he did your top 2 in last year's tournament, so a very, very high-skill fighter here. And then you have FFK Team 2, who is currently going to be Golden Onion and Fungzi. So they're back in action. And we're going to see what kind of ships they're going to be using. Right now, we see Liberty Reapers Red in a Saber and Hornet, and then FFK Team 2. I believe they're going to be in that Hornet and Talon.
Go! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, here we go. Liberty Reapers Red. We got Haiba and Bogdoggle versus FFK Team number 2, Golden Onion and Fungzi. You're going to see Haiba on that top left in the Saber, Bogdoggle on the bottom left with the Hornet. And then you're going to see Golden Onion top right, and then you're going to see Fungzi bottom right into that Talon. Let's see the first pass here, Croncy. You ready for some action, baby?
Yeah, very much so. If we're going to see a similar sort of strategy that we've seen recently, we're going to be seeing a target on the Hornet. And, the Talon and the other Hornet definitely have a lot of ability to take down the Hornet and the Saber Hornet a lot faster, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. But, I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell until we get there. We're still a couple seconds away for the meeting.
Yep, here we go. We're going to have this handshake soon. They're looking for their competitors right now. I believe they almost had a target lock. Here, there we go. FFK Team 2 seeing their opponents right now. They're going to have to start moving in. And let's see some engagements here in the first pass, Croncy.
Yeah, for sure. Gold Onion absolutely crushed it in round number 1. If you remember, that Hornet pilot, practically no damage on them in the entirety of the first round and able to sort of clutch it out there. So I don't know how this is going to go.
No, I kind of love right here, Liberty Reapers Red, very sticking very close to each other. Having that Hornet in front, which is a little bit more tankier, and you see that Saber kind of pulling back that Haiba a little bit, trying to get that first initiation. And here goes the first fight. It looks like they're targeting each other right now. You see Haiba locked into that Hornet. I think that's going to be their first target for today. Let's see what happens here, Croncy.
Yeah, large volleys going in. Shield down on a Hornet already, seeing damage at the front. But that Talon right back on them, get them out of the engagement range, start to kite them. That's how we saw the Talon win it last round.
Wow, I saw the Talon just putting in some shots and kind of putting, that Hornet in danger. So now they're disengaged. And right there, Haiba, when you saw him switch, that was to hopefully get, that Talon off of the Hornet. So right now, hopefully disengage. And boom, there goes the Talon. Very good job by Haiba, all locked in on the Hornet now. Croncy, Liberty Reapers Red is not here to mess around.
Yeah, no, not at all. Once again, we haven't seen these guys today yet. They had a bye in the first round, so we get to see them in their fantastic performance here. And also doing a little bit of a light show, going around some of these explosions. It's only going to be a matter of time before one of these Hornets goes down. They're taking a lot of damage. There we go. Looks like we have a little bit of delay possibly on one of the screens, but FFK Team 2, Game 1, they're down. Liberty Reapers take it.
All right, Arena A on go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, Croncy, Liberty Reapers Red. We have Haiba on the top left in the Saber, and we have Bogdoggle in the Hornet on the bottom left. Then we got FFK Team 2, Golden Onion once again, and Fungzi on the bottom right, where you see the top right is going to be the Hornet, and the bottom right is going to be Fungzi in the Talon. So, Croncy, do you believe in the Talon for this next round coming up? What do you think?
I do believe. I do truly believe. I think I think it has performed better than the Saber has in general. But we also haven't seen it a lot, so it might be skewed. You know what I mean? But I believe. Now remember, guys, Liberty's Reapers Red are up 1 game. If they win this one, they advance to round number 3.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, let's see if we see another swap, a very important swap that we see, you know, Haiba with Liberty Reaper Red and that Saber swap that and just did some damage. I think this is some of the calmest dogfighting I've seen so far with Liberty Reapers Red. So let's see what kind of damage they're going to bring to the floor this time around. Look at that, man. And 55 FPS, not too bad. Not too shabby there, Croncy.
I'd be happy with 55 FPS, especially during a fight like this.
Hey, man, all I care about is the service performing. I'm happy with that, so I can't complain. So, but yeah, our Copa Arena, man, I think I really liking this arena so far. I think it's a great environment for dogfighting.
Yeah, it's been a good spot to do this, especially because you can see pretty much everything. Also, it looks like, there we go, we have weapons live. And we already have a massive exchange from a couple of our competitors there. Now, remember, some of these camera views may be a little bit desynced, so we'll try to follow along as good as we can. But that Talon getting a lot of shots in with those rhinos.
Yeah, he needs to be able to maneuver out of there, already getting some shots in. But here we have Bogdoggle just locking in, I believe, on the Talon. They're trying to take it down and continue with that strategy again like they did last time. That Talon taking some heavy damage. He needs to get out of the way. We're in atmosphere. We're not in space, so he can maneuver out of the way. But, Croncy, this is looking a lot better than game number 1.
It is. And also that Saber sustaining quite a lot of damage there as well. It's a bit hard to tell on the Talon's HUD, seeing as it's all red, but I do believe the right wing has gone red on the Saber there. And if they can take that down, once again, doesn't lose a lot of maneuverability, but if you take enough of it down, loses a weapon, that's a pretty big advantage.
I think that FFK teams, I think the Hornet is already down in soft net, so all they have to do is go after the Talon. So they kind of switch their strategy up, and there we go, Liberty Reapers Red, 2-0, FFK Team 2, moving on to round 3 in the road to CitizenCon in that top 8, baby. But, man, that was a pretty good battle. I'm not sure if you saw that. They took out the Hornet first. We are getting a little bit of desync there, Croncy, but they took it out way before they even... They're like, well, the Talon's running away. Let's concentrate on the Hornet. Let's switch. Man, the communication between Bogdoggle and Haiba is just so good. To see them switch like that and do those call outs, I think they're doing a great job.